shit with Matt and Quinn. Talking shit radio. Talking shit with Matt and Quinn. We're just hanging out, yeah.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Good day, Sir Quinn.
You about ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So we're going to just talk about our trip.
We're talking about our trip to Carmel, Monterey. Oh, it's flour.
All right, ready?
Pizza business. All right.
All right, here we are talking shit with Matt and Quinn. My name is Jon Robert Quinn.
And I'm Matt Litteral.
And today we're going to be talking about Monterey Car Week and talking shit about rich people because that was a fucking spectacle.
Like, what the hell? And no one went this week, like, early.
Well, no, I was looking at the thing, and people were all complaining that like there were no attendees at any of the big events and stuff.
Yeah.
It was like dead.
It's a dead, for Car Week, it's crazy. I'm going to post a video of past
But look
events.
at how many views everyone's getting on their videos.
I
Like
know.
300 views, 200 views.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's like-
what the fuck? There's nothing
These are
viral.
like the best cars in the world. Like people come from like
You know-
other countries.
Do you know that? Okay, so we went to the Gooding & Co auction, and they
Yes.
had the F40 there.
Yes.
Did you know that that is the highest quality, top graded Ferrari F40 in the world? That is
That
a
one?
100 score at Concours. That car is
Really?
the nicest example in the entire world.
And we saw it.
And it sold for $3.6 million. And the Enzo that we saw was the only one in the entire world in that color.
Yeah.
And that
sold
fucking
for
Bugatti.
4.2 million?
You know what? The Bugatti is
Yeah.
very interesting. Okay, the 1950, what was it? 1937 Bugatti 57 SC, I want to say is
Yeah.
the model on that. And
Yeah.
that car, they were expecting that car to go at auction for between 10 and 12 million.
Right.
It sold for 9.4 million, which is a huge indicator as to what's happening with the economy right
Yeah.
now.
So
Like
it's
the
going
uber
below value.
rich. Yes.
Same thing
It
happened
dropped
with
the
my-
price of all of the other
With
ones.
my favorite Porsche, the red Porsche.
Yes. It was on.
Cabriolet?
What did that sell for?
They said it was going to go between $1 million and $1.5 million. It sold for like $920,000.
So it sold for less.
Yeah.
So markets are down, and with the rate of inflation, that's scary because you
Right.
think that things would be overvalued.
Yeah, it would have sold for like $13
But that
million
same
already.
car sold in 2013 for $8.6 million.
Right.
That Bugatti.
Yeah.
So of course they were expecting with the rate of inflation. Essentially, with inflation, it sold for less money than it.
Right. It should.
That's fucking crazy.
That's an indicator.
That's a huge indicator as to
no
what's
doubt.
happening.
Yeah.
So
Big time.
rich people are funny.
They are funny. It's like,
I mean, we're rich people, but we're not like the fucking fly everywhere on private jets rich people.
No.
We're like fucking
ruining people's
JetBlue.
lunches at Tarky's. Flying in. Private jet. You know,
Every-
I thought the lights were going out.
every
the power's out.
fucking- every
It
30
was like
seconds.
the shadows.
Every 30 seconds, a fucking private jet was
Meow.
flying over. It was loud.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
And then they don't even let us in the auctions for free anymore. They don't let you go to Quail Point anymore. Like, everything's getting really exclusive.
Quail.
To the point where they're going to ruin it.
Well, Quail Point had a couple of things I was watching. I saw it this morning, and I forgot what I was going to say. But Quail Point had some interesting cars as well. And I want to say Quail Point actually had some of the cars that were at Gooding.
Yeah,
I think they moved them over because Quail was today, right?
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gooding ended day before yesterday.
Yeah. But, I mean, they used to let you test drive cars with Porsche, Audi, BMW.
What was crazy about the
Rover.
event
All
is
of them.
that
Now they
you know
don't do that.
these people, they go and they spend all tens of millions of dollars on their car collections, and then they fly or drive or transport everything in. They don't actually drive the cars in; they transport the cars in, and then they have drivers that drive the cars for them. I'm thinking,
Right.
what's the point of having it if you don't even drive the damn thing?
It's like they're parking their money. Like in the houses. there
You
for
can still
15
park your
million,
money, but
15 million.
if you park your money
But
into a
you wanna
$30 million
enjoy it.
house, you're still going to sleep in the house.
Yeah, you still, or at least you could rent it out or something. These cars, if you put a mile on it, you lose like $50.
$50, maybe more than that.
What was the car?
Oh my God.
How much were the on the Koenig?
The Koenigsegg, the $57,000 wheels. Did you see? There was some
It's carbon
super,
fiber.
There was
Like-
some super rare, like $2-3 million car on Carmel Valley Road or whatever it was. Somebody rear-ended them.
Yeah.
Did you see
Yeah,
that?
Motorcycle ran into
Fucking
fucking.
rear-ended him.
How's his insurance gonna cover that?
$3 million fucking dollars.
It's his fault. And he rented
Holy
a $3 million car.
You know, that right there, this advertisement is brought to you by Progressive. If you've got car insurance and you've got low minimums and you rear end a $3 million car, those damages are coming out of your house, your kids. You're gonna fucking have
grandchildren.
God damn it! Why can't I even crack a joke and then it be serious? What the fuck?
Because you talk shit. On TalkingShitRadio.com.
Back to fucking rich people. Rich people are funny, dude.
They are.
We went to that Rolex shop.
Yeah, we went to the Rolex shop, walk in, and
they were nice.
They were very nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I was very surprised on how they treated us.
And when I was looking at those watches going, man, these are some ratty ass fucking watches. These things are
they were
beat
like
to
from the
shit.
1960s Rolexes, scratched.
They were beat to
up.
shit.
They're like, oh, this is only 40 grand. We got this last week. You know, if you want a vintage Rolex.
Oh, this one here. This is a really great one. Oh, yeah, this is a wonderful one. Paul Newman had one like this. Yeah, this one here is $225,000.
We sold like 5 of these for 200 grand a pop. No problem. And then she shows us another.
Who the fuck has this kind of money?
This one's only 225, and it was scratched to hell. Like, I wouldn't even wear this watch.
Who in their right mind would spend that much money on a watch?
I don't know.
I like waving at the neighbors here. It's funny.
It's good to wave.
All right, so what else do we have? We ate lots of good food.
Lots of good food.
Our hotel was wonderful.
Yes. So we got the hotel. So, okay, in Carmel and Monterey, during Car Week, they started jacking up their prices, just like everywhere else in the United States. I don't know about the world, but when there's an event now, they jacked up room rates to $500, $600, $700 a night.
Motel 6 was fucking $600.
And we were like, fuck that, we'll drive an hour. So we stayed in San Jose.
And the pictures online were really nice.
Yes.
It was a beautiful.
Yeah, good property.
And then when we get there, there's bullet holes all in the walls.
There
are bullet holes in the walls going down the hall. Oh my God.
I have to say the beds were like really comfortable.
The beds were really comfortable. I mean, there was probably blood and chalk underneath.
But we couldn't see it. So out of sight, out of mind.
Dude.
The less you know, the better you are.
I checked for bed bugs. There were no bed bugs, but that hotel was fucking janky.
Yeah, it was.
But the girl at the front desk was hot. I mean, she was hot.
She's cute.
Yeah, your wife watches this show. he can't say anything. And then we were driving, and there was
she
these.
Wasn't hot at all.
No,
she was normal.
Oh yeah,
she was average.
Totally not hot
For San Jose,
yeah.
Average.
Totally hot.
Totally.
So then we were driving through. Spanish Bay, and we come across a purple Porsche, and there were 2 chicks in it, and it was fine. We just passed, and it was no big deal. But we ran into them again in Carmel. And the passenger looks over at me and like winks, and she was like totally checking me out. And from like 80 feet, she was rocking. Like I was like, damn, this chick is rocking.
Bitchy as hell.
I like bitchy women.
They were so mean.
They were
mean.
They were
like.
I like bitchy women.
I
like angry women. So then we saw them on the just they got out of their car and they were parked. Hey, look, there's a Ferrari there. I wonder if he's coming back from Car Week. And
sucks.
And yeah, they were not hot. They were fucking
One was
awful.
Like 6'5" and like gonna fall over because she had all the mass on the top. And then one that you like was like Oompa Loompa. I don't even know how they. Honestly, I don't know how they fit in the Porsche.
Honestly, what's funny about that whole thing? Here's what's funny about that.
It was a cool car.
Well, here's what's funny about the whole thing. You know, the whole idea of you're sexier inside of a sexy car.
Not you.
No, they were sexier in the sexy car, and their windows were tinted, so the window tint was kind of like beer goggles in a sense, right? So when you're peeking through, you're like, "Damn, hey girl, you from out of town?" Yeah, they get them out of the car, and it's no good. No.
And so, they probably were rich people.
They had a nice fucking car.
But they matched the concept. Like, remember that guy you talked to about the Goldwing at the auction?
The Goldwing, yes.
He's like,
why do you call it a Goldwing?
I don't know, probably James Bond or something.
Maybe.
No,
It's
I thought it was
Goldwing.
a Goldwing.
Like gold. Seagull.
I know, but I'm dyslexic.
Goldwing is a motorcycle. Honda Goldwing. They're automatic
Well, now I know.
transmissions.
Goldwing Mercedes.
The Goldwing!
The Goldwing.
It's a 300 SL Goldwing.
It's like Realtor and Realtor.
Realtor. There's no
I know. But, like people make that mistake. It's a mistake.
No, it's funny.
Yeah.
No, I think it's kind of cool. I was watching an episode of Cops when I was a kid, and he was talking about the center console, and he called it the council, the center council. So I've always called them center councils. It's just funny.
I know. I called Jack in the Box, Jack in the Crack.
Well, everyone does that
Yeah.
in dog tacos.
Yeah.
Because they're made of dogs. See, back to our jokes again. It's not really made of dogs. We're just teasing them. Hey, look, there's a Shelby out there. It looks like a GT350 fastback.
Yeah, that's a nice car.
I think these cars are coming back from Monterey Car Week.
Yeah, they didn't even go to the show because it sucked. And the rest of the week sucked. They came home early.
They probably did. Wes went down there. Our buddy from Smiko's Garage.
Yeah.
He went down there and he was only there for a day and said, all right, I'm coming home.
My buddy Troy went there with he collects like vintage VWs. Stuff. He went to the Porsche thing and
That
I think he
VW
came
bus
back
was
last
badass at Gooding. It sold for 100,000, 105, I want to say. Yeah.
But the auctions were cool to see the cars.
We
But
ran
they're
into
expensive.
David Lee.
We ran into Dave. We saw. Oh wait! First of all, we were looking for the
Ferraris.
Pagani.
We were looking
Pagani.
Well, we were driving around looking for Paganis, and we couldn't find them anywhere. So we
Because
were
they
like
were
stalking
imported.
them online. We were trying to figure out where they were. And so you're going from Spanish Bay to Carmel to Pebble Beach to Spanish Bay to Carmel to Pebble Beach, and we're like, they're nowhere. So
Monterey.
Yeah, Monterey, yeah.
Like
so
10 times a day.
Yeah, literally. So, we drove for like 8-9 hours straight. We didn't see them. We're like, they've got to be somewhere. So I don't, it was either you or me. It's like, maybe they're up in the hills. It parked at one of these houses. So
On
we
17 Mile Drive.
Yeah, on 17 Mile Drive. So we're just cruising along, and we get to this security checkpoint, and we're like, yeah, we're looking for cars. And he goes, did you see the Ferraris up on the hill there? And I'm
Like across the street.
literally, it was like 100 feet.
They're over there.
And we looked,
We're
and
like-
there was a whole row of Ferraris, and the first thing that came to mind was,
At a private residence.
well, yeah, but the first thing that came to mind is I've seen these cars before, and I can't place it where
Right.
I've seen these
Right.
cars. And so I go and I take pictures, and we take them and I throw them up on Facebook, and somebody goes, hey, those are David Lee's cars. And I went, oh my God, those are David
Right.
Lee's cars. I'm like, holy shit. Well, it is what it is. We move on, and we continue on our journey trying to find the Paganis, don't find the
Then
Paganis.
we see the same 5 cars that were like the keynote cars driving around in Carmel by the Sea, for the 100th time in a 2-day span.
So then we turn around and we're driving back towards that house again with those cars, and there's this gentleman outside, getting out of an SUV, and I look and I was like, holy crap, that's David Lee. So I jump out of the car, run over, go, oh my gosh, it's David Lee, and he comes over and we talk for 5 seconds and
pretty cool.
and grab a quick picture. But it was a really cool moment, and that was our pinnacle moment until we go back to Carmel, and there's a squad of Paganis, and who was in one of those Paganis?
I called Pagani Corner. And I was
Literally, yeah, it's
I
literally
really
what it was.
love silver, red, and black. So the silver, red, and black Pagani pulls up in front of the hotel where they're staying. And I'm just taking 100 pictures. And it's Mr. Pagani himself.
It's Horatio, or whatever the heck his name
Horatio
is.
Pagani.
Pagani. The fucking
designer
Pagani.
that owns it.
That
and
is
no one knew.
what- that's-
Not any of those guys. There's probably 50
That
guys
is
taking pictures.
fucking nuts.
Right?
That is fucking
No
nuts.
one took pictures of him getting out of his Pagani, except for me,
That is fucking crazy.
which
to me.
was hella cool. And I figured it out later that night when I zoomed in. I'm like, no fucking way.
Yes. And then you
I
look
watched-
and you're like,
I
holy
love
shit.
That car. Yeah.
So cool, man. So cool.
Basically, I got the picture.
And
And then
916 Exotics was out there. They're our Sacramento area, our local exotic car group. They were out there. You had Fuel Run out there. That was cool. Didn't see any gumball cars, which was very, very interesting. Usually there's a gumball crowd. Didn't see any of them. I didn't see the Sharif guys, but I saw some of the Diamond Auto Sport guys out there. Shout out to those. Of course, we've got our car club, Cars and Caliber, so a few of our guys went down there. And no, I think honestly, I think that Car Week was a lot of fun.
I had a blast.
I think it was the best one I've had.
Gone to physically and enjoy.
It was just a blast.
Very enjoyable.
There's kids watching us from the other side of the glass here. It's funny.
At our studios.
Yeah.
In El Dorado Hills.
Yep.
But what was interesting is there's no cars on the road driving there like in past years, which is kind of a bummer. And then you get to Carmel by the Sea. They didn't have their annual lunch for the drivers for the Pebble Beach concourse
they didn't have that,
on.
no.
They have that usually on Thursday before the concourse. So they drive down Highway 1 for a little bit, and they all drive back, and there's like 150 cars from the concourse. And they drive in, and you could walk right up to them and see them and talk to the drivers and the owners. And it's a really fun experience. But this year they just canceled it last minute, and that's why
they canceled and changed a lot of stuff last minute. Even the Exotics on Broadway, EOB, that was supposed to be, I think, Thursday or Friday night, and they ended up moving that until Saturday night, which was kind of a bummer because...
That's why we went there.
Yeah, we went early to capture all this, and then, we ended up only getting half of the show, but it's all right. We had fun.
And there was that one car that we saw. Well, I'll put a picture in the video.
Which one?
But that one crazy car there's only like 12 in the world.
Well, there was the Ferrari. There was the 335. That old race car. It was $35 million. They had that, and then they had we saw a 250 Ferrari 250 Le Mans. That was fucking nuts. If you've ever seen one of those or heard one of those in real life, it is so goddamn loud.
Yeah,
that is a fucking amazing car.
Badass
but
car.
I want to thank everybody for watching and enjoying our shows and liking and subscribing and all that shit. You guys have been
Make sure to
a
hit the
blast.
thumbs up.
Yeah, leave some comments. And yeah, just have fun, dude. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
All right.
TalkingShitRadio.com.
Talking shit with Matt and Quinn. Talking shit radio. Talking shit with Matt and Quinn. We're just hanging out, yeah.
seriously. So I was talking to a guy who has 15 in the show. He's like, there's a guy that has 300 cars, and he stores them all. He doesn't even drive them. I don't get it. He's like, he's got 10 times the money I do. And I'm like, what?
These kids are off the side just like you know.